Also tonight, crunching the numbers on police-involved shootings in Hampton Roads. It comes after another shooting by a Norfolk police officer, the fourth this year in the city. It happened early Sunday morning during an incident at the Breezy Point Apartments off Glen Myrtle Avenue. What began as a party ended with a driver who we just found out is a sailor on the USS Theodore Roosevelt. That sailor was shot by an officer. Attending your side, investigative reporter Chris Horne looks at how one of our local cities stacks up. Chris?
Well, Tom, officer-involved shootings are happening more often in Norfolk this year than in recent years, and at a faster pace than at least one other department that we compared with in Florida.
There was a black vehicle over here. There's a lot of people in the street, and I guess that's when the female driver ran someone over.
Norfolk police say that was part of the reason behind shooting the driver. They say 24-year-old Jasmine Gillespie was driving a black sedan when she struck a woman early Sunday morning at the Breezy Point Apartments on Glen Myrtle Avenue. According to police, Gillespie kept going when an officer commanded her to stop. Police say when she tried to flee in the direction of the officer and bystanders, the officer fired at Gillespie. Gillespie was wounded but is expected to recover in the hospital. She faces charges connected with striking the woman as well as felony assault on a police officer. It's the fourth time this year that a Norfolk police officer has shot someone. The first three were all fatal. One of those shootings involved a suspect who had already shot and killed two people, including a police officer. Here's data to give those numbers context. 4 so far this year. Last year, Norfolk police officers were involved in shootings 3 times. In 2012, it happened once. So officer-involved shootings are happening more frequently this year than the past 2. St. Petersburg, Florida has a population similar to Norfolk's and is also part of a larger metro area. So far this year, St. Pete has had 2 total, resulting in 1 injury. Last year, a total of 11, including 7 fatalities. And in 2012, 3 St. Petersburg officers were involved in shootings. Meanwhile, the Norfolk officers involved in the first 3 shootings this year are all on administrative leave. So the St. Petersburg numbers show that you can have a spike in officer-involved shootings. You saw there were 11 in the Florida city last year. And the officer involved in this most recent Norfolk shooting is also on administrative leave per the department's policy. Now, police say the pedestrian who was hit by Gillespie's car will recover. Chris Horne, 10 on your side.